percussionists. So today we're going to work in book number 2, and this is page 4, and we're going to learn to play 11 through 14, and we're going to play it on xylophone today. So I'm going to help with you to know the rhythm, the notes, and then we're going to try to put it together. So we're going to clap and count the rhythm first for 11. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, we did a DCL, or del capo al fine, and that means we went back to the beginning. Del capo is the head of the piece, the top of the piece. We went back to the beginning and played till fine. Fine is Italian for end, so you're talking in Italian today. All right, so now we're going to try to find our notes on the xylophone, and this is chromatic, and I love playing the chromatic scale on the xylophone because it is the closest key. You can actually see it just like in piano. You can see the closest note is right to next door, okay? So the closest note possible. So this would actually be a whole tone because this is a half tone and this is a half tone, or a semitone and a semitone. So you can see how close the keys are together, and we're going to start with C. So it's C, C sharp, D, E, and we have an E flat in the key signature, so it's E flat, D. D flat is the same as C sharp, C. So let's try just that much. And you'll notice we are still alternating our hands, but the cool thing is we can have our right hand on the top bars here for now and our left hand on the bottom bars. So that is the first phrase. Okay, now let's go to the second phrase. The second phrase starts with F. Okay, second phrase just like before. Excellent. And the cool thing is if you're using your xylophone, you can see the enharmonics. We have C sharp and D, and then D sharp, and then E flat. So we played just a minute ago these two enharmonics. And now we're playing F sharp, which is the same as G flat, and we're playing A flat, which is actually the same as G sharp. So we see the enharmonics on the keys. So that was the second phrase. Let's do the third phrase. The third phrase is even higher. Here we go. 2, 3, 2, 3. Then we have A flat. Okay. All right, and if we continue through, we have E flat. Then we go back to the beginning because this is del capo, the head of the piece, and we play phrase 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Phrase 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's see if we can play it all the way through, guys. Here we go. Phrase 1, 2, 3. number 11. Let's move on to number 12. We're going to count and clap number 12. 1, 2, 1, 2 and 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 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and. Okay, now let's find Billy Boy on the xylophone and we're going to learn how to play it. We're going to start with A. All right, so let's start with A down here. Yep, so we have somewhere to go. We're going to start F. Okay, so here we go. A, B flat, C, 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 F. A, B flat, C, C, D, C. Let's see. A, B flat, C, 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 F. B flat, A, G. G, A, F, B flat, C, B flat, A, G, A, B flat, C, F, D, C, A, C, C, B flat, G, E flat, no, E natural, G, and then F. Okay, so we're taking this still kind of slow, and that's okay. Let's see, B flat. Then F, D, C, A, C, C, B flat, G, F, no, G, E. Wait a minute. All right, so at the very end here, we've got A, C, C, B flat, G, E natural, G, F. Okay, so obviously this is still not there yet, and I would have to practice some more even slower, okay? It's really important to take it slow. All right, so that part, we would definitely have to practice the second line of Billy Boy even more, okay? And I'm going to leave it to you to practice some more. And as you practice, I'm gonna practice it too. So make sure that you're taking it nice and slow. All right, we're gonna go on to number 13. So we are gonna clap and count 13 first. 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to see where all the notes lie. We're going to start with F. We have F, B flat, C, D, B flat, C, C, D, E flat, C, C, D, E, no, D, C, D, E natural, C, F, E natural to F, E flat, and then E natural, F, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. Then we have it repeated. Okay, so we're gonna try it. Here we go. We're gonna try it with technique track. Let's give it a shot. Very cool. All right, so hopefully you're practicing this, and I would practice it over and over and over again. This one's really fun because you can actually practice it twice because there's a first ending and a second ending. And don't forget about your roll. The roll is really fun to do at the end. And once you get the notes and the rhythms, there's even accents to add, so that's also fun. Notice when you're playing xylophone, make sure that you're not just looking at the bars. Start to trust your mallets and know where everything is at. That's one of the hardest things. I think as xylophonists, most of them try to memorize their music so they don't even have to look at the music and they can just see where they're placing their mallets. But the more confidence you can have in your playing that you're striking the correct bar, the more you can look at your music and the better performer you're going to be. Okay, so try to keep your eyes up and looking at your sheet music. And that is a true task. That is really tough sometimes, but you have to start to trust that your mallets are going to strike the center of the bars, that you've been doing this long enough to know where you're going to strike. Okay, and you can glance, but sometimes paying too much attention to the bars, you lose track of where you are in the music. So try to just glance at where you are and try to really focus in on the music. All right, and we're going to move on to 14. 14 is going to be our last one. And 14 does have an A section and a B section. We're going to clap and count A first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love the dynamics. Let's see if we can play it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Forte! Wow. All right. Okay, 14 is an A and B part, and we're going to do our best finding the notes. Here we go. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. Okay, phrase 3. Phrase 4. 2, 3, 4. Then it goes back to phrase 1. And phrase 2. Yep, and then this part is different. This is the third phrase on line 2, but it has also got a pattern, so we can figure it out quickly. That's right, F, and then B flat. Okay, so let's see if we can play part A. The really fun. So we got the A part. Let's see if we can actually play the B part. The B part is just a third down, so we're going to play a little lower. So here's phrase 1. Here's phrase 2. Ah, there it is. Phrase 2. Let's try it again. All right, so put those two phrases together. It is phrase 2. Nope. Yes. Phrase 3. Let's try phrase 3. Nope. So let's try again. Phrase 4. Okay, now phrase 1 is just like the first phrase 1. Let's try that. Here we are. Okay, and let's see if this pattern kind of stays the same. Here we go. No. Yep, same pattern. And we have E flat. Okay, those are our last notes at the end there. Okay. And I look forward to hearing you play either online or at school. Bye, guys.